Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all how to avoid cakey and patchy foundation during winters. Winters is a tough time for the skin because the skin becomes very dry, and on top of that when you apply makeup, since the skin is so dry and rough, the makeup also looks very rough. It does not look flawless, it doesn't look smooth, and there's a lot of cakiness and patchiness that just shows up because of the makeup. So to avoid all of that and to get smooth flawless skin, I'm going to be sharing with you all some tips and tricks that you can follow while using a foundation to get flawless looking skin. Okay, so ideally we all apply a moisturizer before applying foundation because that just helps the foundation to glide smoothly on the skin. But during winters, your skin needs a little more than just a moisturizer. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this moisturizer as a massage routine. For that, I'm taking a little more moisturizer than what I would generally need. This is double of what I need for my face. I'm going to spread it evenly all across my face, and then we'll start massaging it until it's absorbed. So since you've taken like so much of quantity, it's going to take a while to get absorbed, and meanwhile you just have to keep massaging it until it is completely absorbed. This will make sure that every bit of your skin is nourished from within and that your skin feels hydrated and you have a smooth canvas to work with. It took about 3 to 4 minutes for the moisturizer to be absorbed completely by my skin. Now I'm just gonna let it set on my skin for about a couple of minutes, and then we'll move on to the second step. Okay, so all the moisturizer has been absorbed by my skin and my skin feels absolutely non-sticky or non-greasy. You can see that it looks so plump, but you can see that it looks so healthy and hydrated. Now we'll move on to the second step, which is to use a setting spray. Now I'm just going to spray the setting spray on my damp sponge. And now I'm just going to dab it all over my face. This step helps to prep your skin for further makeup application, and after this when you apply the foundation, it helps the foundation to glide much more smoothly. So now moving on to foundation, you don't want to use just any foundation, but you want to go for a hydrating foundation or a foundation that will give you a dewy finish. Avoid using matte foundations during winters because matte foundations can make your skin look quite dry. So instead you can use a hydrating foundation. Now I love this foundation. It's by the Dermaco. It's their 2% niacinamide high coverage foundation. Now the thing about hydrating foundations is that they either have a sheer finish or a medium finish, but I've never seen a hydrating foundation which gives you very high coverage, but this is one of them. This foundation is so hydrating on the skin and yet it gives you very high coverage. You're gonna see that. So I'm just taking one pump of the foundation. First I'll dot it on the side of my face. And now I'm going to blend the foundation with this damp beauty blender. Never use a dry beauty blender because it's going to be very difficult to blend the foundation and it's not going to give you a smooth finish. So always use a damp beauty blender. I'm using the same one on which I sprayed the setting spray, and this is going to help to blend my foundation much more seamlessly. This foundation is a 3-in-1 foundation. It hydrates the skin, gives you coverage, and also gives sun protection. It has an SPF of 40 PA+++. As you can see, the coverage is so high, it's covered up all of my blemishes, and this foundation contains hyaluronic acid which hydrates the skin and gives such a beautiful dewy finish. It's also got 2% of niacinamide which helps to fade acne marks and dark spots. And look at the amazing coverage, you guys. My skin looks so flawless, so dewy, and none of my blemishes are peeking through. Now to set my base in place, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender again and spray some setting spray on it. And then just dab it on my skin where I applied the foundation. Now if you compare both sides of my face, the side where I did not use the foundation, you can see how hydrated and plump it looks because of the moisturizer massage routine. You can see the healthiness of my skin. Even though the blemishes are there, but still my skin looks so glowing and so dewy. But when you compare it with this side, the glow is still there, the dewiness is still there. My skin looks hydrated and healthy even on this side, even after applying such a high coverage foundation. Usually with other high coverage foundations, the skin starts looking a little cakey and absolutely not natural, but my skin looks so natural here. All the blemishes have been covered up. The coverage is so good, and in spite of that, my skin looks super duper natural. It looks so healthy, plump, dewy, glowing, just everything nice. So this is the difference that this entire routine can make on the skin. And if you struggle with a lot of cakiness and patchiness on your skin while applying makeup during winters, then you need to follow these 3 steps. They literally take like 10 minutes to do, and they're going to give you such flawless looking beautiful skin. Use any moisturizer of your choice, any setting spray of your choice, whatever you already have, whatever already works for you. And for foundation, my recommendation would be this Dermaco 2% niacinamide high coverage foundation. This is my #1 foundation, and I haven't been able to stop using it. It gives you amazing coverage, such a natural healthy finish on the skin, and it also gives sun protection. Like, what else do you want in a foundation? So that's the reason why I love this foundation. I have been binge using it ever since I got my hands on it, and I'm just not gonna ever stop using it. It's available in 7 shades, tailor-made for Indian skin, so you'll definitely find your perfect shade in this foundation. You can purchase it from Dermaco's website and use my code RIA2024 for a 20% off, or find this on Amazon, Nykaa and Flipkart. But every time that you place an order on Dermaco's website, they will link your order to a child that they help educate along with Bhumi, and they have already helped more than 10,000 students across the year, which is such a good thing. Moreover, this foundation is fragrance-free. All new Dermaco products are fragrance free, which is the best part, so it's suitable for sensitive skin too. So if you're looking for a good dewy and hydrating foundation for the winters that will also give you a good amount of coverage, go for this one, and I'm definitely sure you will not regret it. So that is my video on how to get a flawless base like this, on how to get a dewy and healthy looking base during winters, and how to avoid cakiness and patchiness while doing your makeup. I hope this video was helpful for you all. I hope you use these 3 tricks in your makeup routine. If you do let me know in the comments below how it works out for you, and if there's something different that you do to get a flawless base during winters, then comment down that as well. I would love to try out more such hacks. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, with that, it's a wrap for now. I shall see you in my next video.